Hello everyone, welcome back and thank you for watching. If you're new here, my name is Maria. I do DIYs, hauls, vlogs, and more. So if you love to craft and do budget-friendly home decor, you should definitely subscribe and hit the bell button to get notified every time I upload. And for today's video, I have another winter farmhouse home decor DIY. I am so excited to show you this because this is actually a part 2 of my winter farmhouse home decor DIY. I am calling this like a winter collection because part 1, which I'm going to leave that one linked down below in the description box, so you can definitely go check it out. Like I said, part 1 looks similar like this one. It goes together, it matches, and it looks like a collection. So I decided to call this like a little collection. And before we get into the video, I wanted to thank everyone who has subscribed to my channel. I am so thankful and grateful because we are now 8,000 subscribers. Yay! Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate everyone who has watched, comment, like, even the people who have disliked my videos. I still love everyone. So thank you so much again. And now let's get to the video. My first DIY will be this beautiful Hello Winter sign. I am going to use this fall sign. I got this from Dollar Tree a while back when they had their fall stuff, but you can pretty much use any Christmas sign. Because I will be using the back, I am going to remove the sticker, and to paint this, I am using my apple barrel acrylic paint in burnt umber. So the brown was way too dark, so I decided to add a little bit of water so I can try and stain this. I know this is not wood, but it kind of still worked because after adding the water, I went over it with a napkin and removed some of the paint. And I just love the look it gave it, streaky and distressed, and the brown looks a lot lighter. I am going to distress it a little more, and I'm going to use the same brown. I am going to transfer the word winter. I printed this out and I used the app Pic Collage, and the font name is King Basil. To transfer the word, I am going to scribble the back with a pencil, then turn it around and trace the word. Here I am showing you after I traced it, but you can't really see it. I can, it's just the camera wasn't good, so then I went over it with the pencil so you can see it more. I then went over the word with my white acrylic paint, this small paintbrush. So I was going to use my wood letters for hello, but I didn't have another L, so I decided to freehand and paint it. And it still came out pretty good. To add the snowflake, I am going to use this snowflake and paint it white, but I am going to use a generous amount of paint so I can stamp it. Dollar Tree carries white snowflakes. I just used all the ones I had, so I didn't want to go and buy more, so I decided to use what I had. As you can see, it didn't stamp perfectly, but it's okay because I am going to fix that with a small paintbrush. I then painted 2 more snowflakes, but the small one at the top I'm going to end up going over with some brown paint. I didn't like it, and plus when I add the rest of the greenery and the bow, you're not gonna be able to see it, so it doesn't really matter. And I also added some white dots like snowflakes, and again I went over them because I didn't like how it looked. I am going to paint another snowflake on this corner. Here is where I'm going over the dot and the small snowflake. And because I went over it with the brown, it made it look more distressed, and I'm just going to fix it by distressing the sign a little more with that dark brown so it can make it even. I am going to use the snowflake I use as a stamp and glue it to my sign. To decorate my sign, I am using 2 stems of the green pine pick I got from Walmart and some burlap ribbon. I am going to glue 1 on each side. And then with a burlap ribbon, I am going to make a bow and glue it in the middle. And that is it, guys. I just love how this Hello Winter turned out. My second DIY is this. I am trying to get rid of all of the stuff I have from Dollar Tree before I start buying new stuff because I have a lot. But anyways, I'm going to use one of these little houses and I am going to stain this, and I'm going to use a mixture of the burnt umber and water. And again, I am going to use a napkin and remove some of the extra paint. And I also painted the inside brown. To decorate my little house, I'm going to use this tree ornament and the small pine cones. I got both of these from Dollar Tree. The pine cones came like this, and I wanted them to be flocked, so I used white paint and painted all the tips. I am also going to use some of the green pine and gonna glue 2 of them together and add a little jute string bow to it. Now I am going to use my hot glue to glue the tree and the rest of the stuff. And this completes this little winter house. For my last DIY, well, it's not actually a DIY, but I'm going to show you how I decorated this galvanized bucket I got from Dollar Tree. I used some big pine cones and some picks. I got both of them from Walmart. The green pine pick is half It's not full because I used the stems on my first 2 DIYs. I wanted my pine cones to be flocked, and again I went over them with white paint and I painted the white tips. And I think it looks so much better like this. And this is how it turned out. I just love how all of them turned out. I'm gonna show you a little small clip of my little winter collection that I've been doing. Let me know down in the comments down below if you want me to do one more winter farmhouse DIY video. And that is it, guys. I hope you guys liked it and thank you for watching. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and see you next time. Bye.